Hello my dear students, today we have requests from my website. Original Stick, after watching the French Open, he sees a bunch of Russian women's last names ending in ova, and wonders why. I mean, in tennis we have Anna Kunikova, Maria Sharapova, Daniela Kontuchova, Nicole Vaidisova, Dominika Sibukova. We even have Martina Navratilova. What's going on here? What's with all the ovas? With my last name being Orlova, perhaps I should have been a tennis player. I swear to God, I'll f***ing take this ball and shove it down your f***ing throat. Do you hear me? I swear to God. You better be glad, you better be f***ing glad that I'm not. I swear. On second thought, perhaps I wouldn't be good as a tennis player. Anyway, what's with all these ova tennis players? Is there some kind of a selective breeding going on here? Must investigate. What's happening here are two things. First of all, Eastern Europeans love tennis, and lately they have been breeding some hot female tennis players. But why do so many of their names end in ova? And how come there are no male Russian tennis players with names ending in ova? How about if I told you that Russian girls do not have the same last names as their fathers or brothers? What do you say? Yep, that's right. Other parts of the world do not follow the English way of naming the last names. In English, names are really simple. We have a first name, a last name, and usually a middle name. Your brother and sister have the same last name as your dad. It's your surname or family name. But if you pop over to China, your last name is said first and your first name is said last. Not first and last like we're used to. So if you were to address Yao Ming, you would not call him Mr. Ming, but you would actually call him Mr. Yao. Other countries give you a string of names so that you can figure out the person's lineage. Osama bin Laden's full name is actually Osama bin Mohammed bin Awar bin Laden. Bin means son of, so you can figure out who his dad, grandfather and great-grandfathers were. But imagine not having a last name at all. How confusing things would be. That is exactly the way things were in the world until around the 12th century, when second names started becoming commonplace. Except for Mongolia, where they didn't have last names until all the way up to 2004, which is crazy. Anyway, surnames were designed to help you identify people, and the early surnames tended to tell you something about the person. For example, John Taylor was a tailor, Bill Cook was a cook, the Overhills lived just over the hill, and William Longfellow was a rather tall fellow. And Chris Longcock? Well, you get the idea. The other popular identifier was patronymic, or the father's name. Jackson was the son of Jack, Williamson was the son of William, and so on. Russians used the father's name to create a middle name, so the son of Pyotr in Russian or Peter in English would have the middle name Petrovich. The Ovich part meaning of Peter. The daughter of Peter or Pyotr would be Petrovna or Petrovna. The of part also made its way to the last names as of for men and ova for the women. Women in Russia, as in some other countries, take on the feminine form of their father's last name. The daughter of Peter would not be Petrov, but would be Petrova. Putin's wife's last name is not Putin, but Putina. Gorbachev's wife is Gorbachova, and so on. So Gorby, your wife would be Gorbachova. Other popular suffixes are in and yev for men and ina and yava for women. Since ov and ova are popular extensions to Russian last names, that's why you have so many female Russian tennis players with the last name ending in ova, and no male Russian tennis players with an ova at the end of their name. They would be ov. There we go, another mystery solved by your trusty Hat for Words. For your homework, what would Anna Kournikova's father's last name be? And for extra credit, what would your son's middle name be if you lived in Russia? Bye bye, my dear students, be good and leave your message after the beep.
Blah 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 blah.
Look, Greeks found lesbians and currently they're bankrupt. Don't follow them.
Hey Marina, intelligence in action here. Sappho was quite the cunning linguist.
Hello, Marina, this is Zanardo. Yeah, if I was a woman, I would be a lesbian for sure. Okay, talk to you later, bye.
Island has nothing to do with homosexuality, and this vid is pretty offended. This should be flagged.
Yeah, Marina, this is PC Mechanic. So male residents of Lesbos are lesbians too? Okay, just wanted to know that.
Hey Marina, this is Cantire. I am a vegetarian. Bye.
Yeah, random left Twitch at 137. Yeah. Okay, bye.
And lately they have been, you would not call him